Guys, are you tired of starting strong and then losing momentum when it really matters? The key to real progress, guys, is not working harder. It's actually staying consistent. In this video today, I'm gonna be breaking down some simple steps that are gonna create some long-lasting habits and help you achieve those long goals without any burnout. Let's turn those potential into results starting now. So the first thing I want you guys to do before you start anything is to set a routine for yourself. Make sure you start off nice and easy with a simple routine you can start. My personal choice is a skincare routine and some oral hygiene. In the morning, I make sure, and you guys should be doing this, to brush my teeth every morning and every night. I also include a skincare routine. For me, I make sure to do that 3 times a day, especially if I'm going to the gym and I'm coming back from work. The reason, guys, you want to start with a routine is because it's going to create small little habits and keep you staying consistent in whatever you got to do. Once you create that little momentum for yourself where you're doing something that's non-negotiable, it's going to push you into doing other things that are going to send you forward. And that brings me to my next point. You got to be able to plan out your day as well. The best way to plan out your day, like I mentioned before, it's a calendar. But today we're going to talk about using a planner. You can buy a planner from any stores, Walmart, Publix, anywhere you want to go, but make sure you get a planner. A notebook is fine too, but with the planner, you want to be able to space out all the tasks you want to do for the rest of the day. If you need to knock out some videos, if you need to knock out some work, some personal work for yourself, then go ahead and write it down. I found that me personally writing stuff down that I have to do for the rest of the day has made me stay consistent on what I have to do. I 100% get it done. Trust me, guys. I know I can say that I'm gonna do it, but it's another thing of writing the stuff down, and it makes me and gets me to do it. The next thing I want you guys to do is to make sure you knock out the most important tasks at the beginning of the day. After you set your morning routine, go ahead and do the hardest task for the day. What I notice for most people, from the time they wake up is when they have the most amount of energy. So you want to delegate all that energy to that hard task, so that way you can get it done efficiently and it gets done. Trust me, guys, you don't want to leave the hardest task towards the end of the day when you're drained out of energy. You're not going to get it done, I promise. And if you do, it's going to be very bad and it's not going to be to your liking. So make sure you start doing the hardest task. Besides, the good feeling you get out of it, out of knowing you accomplish a hard task, is amazing. Trust me. Once you build enough days of staying consistent with a routine and writing stuff down in your planner, I want you to track your progress. For example, one way that I implement this into my own personal life is with the gym. What I started doing way back then to make sure I knew I wasn't doing the exact same weights in the gym, I will go to the notes on my phone, on my iPhone right here, and literally write out the machine I did, the exercise I did, how many sets and how many reps. I would make sure that I am not doing the same weight. I'll try to challenge myself by either increasing the weight, or if I knew that that next weight was way too heavy for me, I would be trying to hit more reps on that same weight. The same thing can be applied in other parts of your life. If, for example, you want to last longer in doing another activity, or you want to be able to strive to get another activity done in your day, maybe you want to get better at time blocking certain stuff. That's one way of doing it. I found that, like, if I start tracking my progress every week and every day, there's no point of messing up. There's no excuses for myself, and I can hold myself accountable. Why do you say I can hold myself accountable? Because results don't lie. Facts don't lie. If it says I'm not going on track to it, then I know I'm doing something wrong. If it's written down, I know it has to get done. Make sure you guys are holding yourself accountable on everything you do and you know you're supposed to be doing. Trust me, it'll build a lot more confidence for yourself, and it'll help you stay consistent with everything you need to do. You can't fail if you know you're doing everything you're supposed to do in your power. So I know I mentioned earlier to try to knock out the hardest task at the beginning of the day when you have the most energy, but sometimes certain habits that you want to implement are probably the easiest when you get a spur of energy or a splurge of creativity to do it. If you know you get an ounce of creativity in the afternoon versus the exact morning when you wake up, then I would consider doing whatever creative activity you need to do in the afternoon. That'll allow you to be more creative, be more efficient at whatever you gotta knock out, and be really good at it. If you try to do in the morning and you're fighting against it and you just feel like you're making yourself do it, you're gonna feel drained and you're not gonna perform as well. For me, these videos, I try to knock it out whenever I really can, but I am gearing more towards doing this when I feel at my most creative potential. And lastly, guys, set reminders for yourself for things you need to do, or any upcoming events, or anything upcoming that you're supposed to delegate for yourself. We're not perfect, life happens, and we're always constantly busy. You have a calendar on your phone, make use of it. It'll help you stay on track. It'll keep making you stay on that routine you have for yourself. If you have to set alarms for yourself, so be it. To remind yourself to eat, so be it. And if you mess up one time of not sticking to whatever you have to do, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up to it. Just move on from it, accept what happened, and try to do better. That's all you gotta do. All right, guys, and that's how I personally stay consistent in my own personal life. If you found this video helpful, like, comment, subscribe, and check out this video over here where I talk about where you can achieve more by doing less. I talk about the tips you can use to be able to make your work faster and be able to get stuff done within time. Bye.